Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to be playing Tales of the Aries. Now, I've never really played any of these games that are similar to this, but I'm hoping to give it a swirl and see if I like it. I'm turning down the music so that I don't have to worry about some other issues that may come in later from the videos.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Fire Master Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape: death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Up. You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless— All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Let it begin. Ask Doc to treat you. I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay, thanks, Iron Mask. Hey, no loitering, embedded. Okie dokie.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Possibly not. There's blood trickling down your side.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
You okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. No problem. You got anything new? What are you doing? Nobody said you could wander around embedded. Of course not. And you? No loitering around, you wretched slave. The Bright Eyes stick these weird stones in our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if the routine beatings from them weren't enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they like to sick their zugals on us.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
Hey, bud. How are you? What are you looking at? You looking to get in your ass kicked too? They're not moving. Damn it. Every last one of you embeddeds will die, then we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn. Okay. Get to bed, embedded. Now! No matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and Lenegus hanging up in the sky. I hate it. Like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. That Lenegus is especially something else. There's no way we can hope to beat the Renans when they can build floating castles like that. Did I give you permission to walk off the job, Embedded? I don't think so. Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I'll tell you. It's the fuel they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it. Once we do, they just take it and light it up. And that's why it's hotter than hell here. Listen, whatever the bastards do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back against them bright eyes, got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of those soldiers or their Zoogles, let alone Lord Balsef. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys? What are you trying to do? No approaching water without permission, Embedded.
I should get some rest.
After some more dialogue. Who said you could wander around and slack off, Embedded? Now we can do some rest.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So, I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
Cool. Get to your position now, Embedded. What are you doing? You better go to your assigned position before the Bright Eyes beat you. You have anything then? No approaching the water without permission, Embedded. Nope. Hurry up and get going. You're on freight hauling duty today. Quit wasting time and get to your position for today.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Doubtful. Quit bumming around and get to your post. I mean, those Zoogles. Anything interesting? Just some bags and rocks and... Okay. Anything new, Doc? How are your injuries? Don't get up to anything too reckless out there, alright? The man we saw passed out the other day? Get to work already! You're wasting precious time! You don't belong here. Get back to your position or I'll make you sorry. Whatever, man.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell? Come back!
I guess the good old leap of faith is always an option.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still!
You caused us a lot of trouble, you know.
Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
After them! And contact HQ!
That was some skill for some slave.
It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl!
Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Don't worry, I got a rusty pipe. And it's gone. And he's just some slave with some really massive combat skill.
Idiots. Hey, you two! All right, sir!
Dope.
Come on!
Away you go!
Hope you can jump. You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsaf! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion! Yes, sir! Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Okie dokie.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eyes' best-laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on? I need to go and find out for myself.
If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. What is this place? This is the old Xeon mine, one of the Crimson Crow safe houses. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. What are the Crimson Crows? I told you, we're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Calaglia from Rena. So injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. You want to know something? I'll tell you what I can. Okay, that's just gonna be a repeat. Where's the woman? The jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. You can check it out if you're curious, but I wouldn't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Renans ruling over Calaglia. The ones that came down from Linagus have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less Linagus. So our current target is the Renans in Calaglia and their Lord Balsef. I'm good, thanks. Assuming these gray dots are text bubbles. This here's a service line for the old abandoned mines. There are so many of these lines all over the place, it enables us to nibble and stay one step ahead of the Bright Eyes. Cool. Well, if it isn't Iron Mask himself. Good to see you, buddy. Have we met before? Nah, we've never met before, but you're definitely famous in these parts. Everyone knows you as the Buckethead who stands up to armored soldiers and can take a beating from them like it's nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all. It'd be weird if we didn't know something about you somehow. Fair. You know who I am? Not personally, but one of our guys, Nath, always knows what's going on around Calaglia. Nothing people talk about get past his ears. I heard him talking about you earlier, so once I saw you, I put 2 and 2 together, and now here we are. Everyone knows you as Buckethead who stands up to Oh, we already read that. Try not to wander around too much. The only reason the Bright Eyes want to mine through Calaglia so much is so that they can get as much fire out of this realm as they possibly can. That's really it. Hey, I noticed you don't have a spirit core in your body. Did you dig it out yourself? You did really good not having any of the Bright Eyes catch you without one all this time. I'm impressed. Cool, and I got stuck on her.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie.
The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? Then you mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability? No!
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
I got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Upgrade from Rusty Pipe to Rusty Sword. Dull Sword 1. A rusted longsword with a blade badly in need of repair. Fighting with it is more like using a blunt weapon rather than a bladed one. Yeah, makes sense. Something down here, maybe? Saving and loading. Cool. I'm just going to claim all these items that I acquired when I purchased the game. Artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from the artifact effect list. 10% off General Store. A magical flower that grants its owner a 10% discount at general stores. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it a yellow glow. Same thing, but 30%. 50% off Engraver. A magical flower that grants its owner 50% discount at the engraver. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it a pinkish glow. 20% EXP boost. A magical flower that grants its owner a 20% boost to EXP gained in battle. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it a verdant glow. 20% SP boost. A magical flower that grants its owner a 20% boost SP gained in battle. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it an Azora glow. Minimalist weapon forging. Magical flower that reduces the amount of each material needed for the weapon forging to 1. Its crystallized energy gives it a magenta glow. Minimalist cooking. A magical flower that reduces the amount of each ingredient needed for cooking to 1. Its crystallized astral energy gives it a white glow. Double cooking effect time. A magical flower that doubles the duration of cooking effects from food. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it an orange glow. Add unknown difficulty level. Magical flower that unlocks the unknown difficulty level. Its crystallized astral energy form gives it an ebon glow. Probably not going to touch that. Add very easy difficulty. Magical flower that unlocks a very easy difficulty. Its crystallized astral energy gives it a white glow. Probably not going to touch that one either. Are all the artifacts. Outfits. You can change each character's costume, hair, and accessories regardless of their equipped armor. New weapon skins are also added when a character acquires a new weapon. Note, in certain scenes, costumes may be temporarily altered. On the costume screen, press Y to save a character's current appearance as a custom set, as well as to load an existing one. Each character can have up to 5 saved custom sets. New World Trailblazer, an outfit blending the cultures of Danon and Rena alike. Its comfortable fit and smart design makes pioneering journeys just a little bit easier. SWEQ-01M, an outfit with a matching counterpart, carefully assembled from strange materials, is both light and durable. It provides the best of both worlds. Certainly looks the coolest, but I'm going to stick with the story grade type of stuff. Roted Blade Alma, a weapon combining Danon and Renan technology with the blade composed of all six astral elements. It can break apart all matter. That sounds pretty wild. Myoho Maramusa replica? A replica of a katana wielded by a certain new recruit since his training days. Despite its famed lineage, it's surprisingly easy to swing around. Seems cool. Oops. Gonna keep everything fairly bland for what it is. Probably switch to the weapon. Guess I don't get any accessories, but I'll keep the look of the dual sword. What is this? Apple gel. Apple flavored medicinal gel that restores 400 HP to one ally.
What's this thing?
I just asked that.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renans are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
If one of the Bright Eyes arrests you and try to make you rat anyone out, you have 2 options. Either break out or find a way to keep quiet. Permanently. You threatening me? Damn it. What the hell are the lookouts doing? How did Balsef's men ever find this place? Couldn't tell you. You can't get out this way. You'll have to hurry and find another exit. Why not?
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Damn it, if it wasn't for that armor that the Bright Eyes wear, I could totally take them on one-on-one. They're just ordinary Renans underneath. There's nothing else that's special about them. But all the machinery in their armor makes them way bigger and stronger than they otherwise would. I hate it. Those guys play dirty. Leave everything inessential behind. We'll make do without one way or another if we make it out alive.
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? And I just didn't know?
Probably. Damn it. The bright-eyed woman took advantage of all the confusion and broke out. I mean, you did lose all your memory. It's no use trying to take on the armored soldiers like this. It'll only mean more casualties for us to deal with later. And I guess I'm gonna have to take on one.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you, embedded!
Level 6 Calaglia Armored Soldier. Basic combat controls. Press RB to perform a normal attack. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together, but by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack in midair after jumping. Ardes. Ardes are special actions performed by spending part of your AG. Artist Gauge. Press Y, X, or A to use the arte assigned to each button. While AG will gradually restore automatically, it will restore more slowly when attacking. Press left stick or push left stick and press RT to evade an enemy attack. If you time it well as an enemy attack is approaching, you'll perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid to take any damage. Cool.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Okay.
A real fight. I won. I actually beat one of those Renan soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Probably will. Don't try to take on the armored soldiers yourself. You don't stand a chance in hell of winning. More apple gel. Sweetie. Oh, now him and a dog. Look, 7
An
wolf.
opponent like this should be easy.
You've got spirit!
Ooh, what's this? Oh, I get to zoom into them? 940 HP and 110. Okay.
Mirage! It's over!
Come on. I don't want this, whatever that is.
Die!
Here I come! You're finished! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
That seemed to work pretty well.
We won.
I thought that woman was completely unarmed. How the hell did she get a weapon? Not that I'm complaining, it saved my ass, that's for damn sure.
Shion v. Mayor Imaris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bulseth.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Combos. Combos are actions strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while artists can continue while AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and in the air. Using an arte to go between them can thus extend a combo. Diminishing returns in combos. During a combo, if the same arte is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and the enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making artists half as effective at their harshest. Okey-dokey.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
This is kind of new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises. You're finished! Rising!
Well, that seemed to work well.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
Fair.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Skits. When the indicator appears in the bottom right corner of your screen, you can press RB to trigger a skit. Okay.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat, and I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Fair. Zephyr.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Cutscene?
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out! Sion! Sion!
A blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
Music was neat.
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Miss Prickly.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
What? That's the conversation we befriend somebody. Okay. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Shion's fighting style. Shion specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance, and to use healing artists on allies with low HP. Healing artists cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. When auto mode is enabled, Shion will primarily target flying and astral arte wielding enemies, as well as foes with lower HP during combat. CP, Cure Points. Artists with healing and support effects consume Cure Points, CP, in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying at the end or campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. Julian, get away from the mine. That looks neat.
Ganymede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Probably shouldn't stand in fire. Looks neat.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Making contact with an enemy icon will initiate battle. Defeating all enemies in a given fight will earn you EXP and other rewards, but fudge! Can't read it fast enough. Doggies. Changing controls during combat. During combat, press that button while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until attack range. Manual, full control. Auto fights based on set strategy. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins. I want to play, so no.
Take this! It's over! Here I come! Mirage!
I'm on it. Don't let them form a pack.
Take this!
Talent storm.
It's over!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Strike!
See ya.
Mirage!
Well, I guess they took care of the other one.
I need to be stronger.
Level up.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
I agree, because kinda need the EXP. His back looks kinda shiny, but what's this? Antidote rock. A stone that keeps microbes at bay as it breaks down toxins. Storing it together with food will make that food last longer.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
See a random chest down there. See how well I can take this thing on. It's a go.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I come! You're mine! Try harder!
Ooh, that was a
I'll run you
perfect dodge.
through. See ya.
Weak
Take
points.
this!
Low
Circle
steering
and bring
points.
him down.
Right? Oh, thank God I didn't get hit.
You're mine. Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
That's not bad.
That was pretty decent.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Strange core stomper. Doki. But apparently bright glowing orange points are weak points.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
I still don't understand how he can see through that mask.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Iron Mask's missing core.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
Wrecked.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
That really ticked her off.
Thank you.
The unflinching Iron Mask.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, I guess that's it for the cuts.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renins are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the master cores are the receptacles in which the lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
I guess the core doesn't like her, possibly.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Thank you everyone for watching my first episode, and have a great day.